Football fans have landed in Qatar, ready to kick off one of the sporting world's biggest events. Doha has never been this crowded and loud before, with painted faces and colorful flags filling the streets.
The biggest party in the history of the World Cup, and this is what we are going to do, and we are going to be present here in Qatar, and God willing, we are going to be the 6-time World Cup champions.
I think if you really want to have an opinion about it, come to Qatar yourself and see, because from what I'm reading, it's not like that at all here. It's very open-minded, everyone's very welcoming, and the Qataris make us feel like we're part of their home, and it's great. So
from the point of view of an Ecuadorian, this is the first time I'm living in a country that is going to host the World Cup, and my country is the one that will inaugurate the tournament, so it is very exciting.
In 2010, the small, energy-rich country won the bid to host the 2022 World Cup, and it got the ball rolling quickly by spending heavily on preparations. This year's event will be by far the most expensive in history. Qatar is the smallest country to host the FIFA World Cup, but it spent big, investing a record $220 billion over the past 12 years. That's almost 20 times what was spent the previous tournament in Russia, and even more than the previous highest budget of $15 billion set by Brazil. The figure is equivalent to more than 112% of Qatar's annual gross domestic product in 2022. Games will be played in 8 stadiums. 7 of them have been newly built for almost $10 billion, and the only pre-existing facility has been completely renovated. After a decade of non-stop construction and investment, the country has also added 20,000 new hotel rooms, a new metro system, and almost 1,800 kilometers of new roads. That's given Qatar the ability to accommodate an estimated 1.2 million visitors during the month-long event.
Think about all the stadiums that have been built. All these stadiums have already played football matches. Think about the public infrastructure like the metro system in Qatar, which has opened and has been operating since 2019. Then, of course, we just touched on the hotels. There are many, many established hotels, around about 180. But we also have maybe another 50, 60 hotels that are opening these days and will be operational during the World Cup. Infrastructure, everything else, I would say we're pretty well prepared.
The World Cup is one of key initiatives of the country's 2030 goals. It sees hosting large global events as one step toward achieving greater human, economic, social, and environmental development. And the Gulf nation hopes that its spending spree will pay off for decades to come. Paolo Montecillo, TRT World.